Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then went to that short pocket path delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball, that hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1, 2, 3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
Now into the box, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with another 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The third baseman of the field, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the third out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Here's the first pitch to him. George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hard hit at third. Sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Batting second, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Batting first, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he'll reach first safely.
Batting fourth, the shortstop,
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Bichette has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1, and it's fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Guerrero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another 2-2 offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line and left as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
Hernandez.
Fouled away. And there's ball 1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
4 runs here in this half inning. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he pops it up. Altuve trying to get there. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You know, it's funny. You always want pitchers with great command, but this guy is almost filling up the zone too much. I'd like to see him nibble the corners and get these guys off his stuff in the middle of the plate.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Astros 1. All set for the start of the inning, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Now here's the first offering. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Hernandez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's upstairs. Hey!
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Santiago Espinal.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. George Springer the next to hit. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Striding in is Chas McCormick. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First delivery to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit hard, but foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting up. The catcher.
And stepping in, Martin Maldonado. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Hernandez, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Looped out toward third. On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Toronto leads this one 4-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. The pitch. Marcus Semien will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2.
2-2 to count.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Whoa. Yes.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pitch taken, several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
2 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Now to bat, Yordan Alvarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Got the count 0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Foul ball.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. So next to hit is Alejandro Kirk. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. And this throw gets away from him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Pickoff throw to third, and he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 strike.
Throw over to third, and a dive, but he's back. Dickerson on third with 2 out. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside the baseball and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, Santiago Espinal. Oh, and that liner caught him for the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's George Springer.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Blue Jays on top, 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Thank you, Heidi. And now a pitch on the way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So the next to bat will be Chas McCormick, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. McCormick, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros are down quietly. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope, that's off the plate.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Just hung in there on that one.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Nope. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
lifted down the line in left. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Pitch number 100 on its way.
That's ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to stand in is Alejandro Kirk. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Brantley, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
One ball.
3 runs already home here. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Jays are out in front, 9-1. Top Half of the sixth about to get started, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming, here it is. Now Altuve connects, deep left field. Left fielder looking up, gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
One down. Now at the plate, here is Alex Bregman. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Alvarez at second. Correa on at first with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Astros 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Next to bat for Toronto, Santiago Espinal, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. And there's out number 2. Stepping up is George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver pitch number 120. Now the 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Now here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Springer is camped under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Chas McCormick. It was a base hit last time up. First offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting. The second baseman, Jose.
Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Now a ball hit on a rope to left. That had the distance, but it is a foul ball. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
high and deep to right center. Springer on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Semien leads off second with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. The runner scores from second. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Bo Bichette stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Justin Verlander is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Framber Valdez is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
number 59.
No, that's
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Low throw and he can't handle the short hop. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate now, Alejandro Kirk. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a flare down the line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. The throw will go to third. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 11 and the Astros 2. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about. His business, Matt. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Simeon. And there are 2 away now. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 11 and the Astros 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
Christian Javier is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 53, Christian Javier.
First pitch on the way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all. That's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
In now, George Springer, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. No one out with a runner at second. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
And he misses again, ball three. Marcus Semien waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball four right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And that one yanked just foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is taken here for ball four. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Next to hit, Marcus Semien. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep it back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chopper to short. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. delivered an RBI single last time up. First delivery to him. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now it's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 Astro error, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Astros 3. Joaquin Soria comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the. So here's Yuli Gurriel.
At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Chas McCormick. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Justin Verlander. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Gurriel, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Jose Altuve. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray gets the W on the mound. Lance McCullers struck out 13 in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.